Welcome back to the Arsenal Career Mode here on FC25. Let's get into episode number 8. We're going to be finishing off the month of January. We're going to get through deadline day today, and I believe we're going to bring in one more signing, and then we're going to be into the month of February where we're going to play Manchester City in our first game of the month and of the episode. We will likely play the Charlton Athletic game, even though they're a much weaker side. I want to play an FA Cup game with the rotated squad. We will play with a lot of rotation in that game. And then we'll have Leicester, West Ham, and Nottingham Forest as long as no other fixtures pop up. I think the Champions League would be in March, but I'm not sure. We did end up in the top 8 in the Champions League, as you guys probably saw in the last episode. Let's go ahead and check out the standings for Premier League and for Champions League. You can see right here, we're in 3rd in the Premier League, but we're level on points with Villa and City above us. Obviously, they just have a little bit better goal difference, which is a manageable situation. I mean, with 15 games remaining, it's anybody's guess who is going to win the league at the end of the year. Hopefully it's going to be us. And then in the Champions League, we're also in 3rd place. So we're going to be facing off against, I believe, the 11th place and 22nd place game. So it would be Juventus and Dortmund, which is a terrible draw, to be honest. I believe that's who we would play, but the standing or the fixtures haven't been released yet. It doesn't look like. Lille and Leverkusen finished 1st and 2nd in the Champions League. That is quite the shock, I must say. And then some teams that didn't make it or barely made it. Real Madrid was the last team in. They are level on points with Monaco and Feyenoord, and level on goal difference with Monaco. I guess it's goals scored probably that gets them ahead of Monaco, which is unfortunate for Monaco, but nonetheless, they miss out. PSG, the biggest name that misses out. And then the rest of the names, you would kind of guess that those would be the teams that would miss out. And then in the FA Cup, you guys can see that we're still in it. A lot of smaller sides still in the competition as of right now. And we've got a pretty favorable draw with Charlton Athletic. I mean, in the next round, even in the round of 16, I imagine there could still be some, smaller sides in there, some lower level sides. So I'm hopeful that we'll get another one to play against in the next round, but we'll have to see. We still got to get past Charlton Athletic. We know that they can be decent. But we're now to deadline day where we're going to hopefully have some offers coming in for some players. Not Gabriel. We will not sell him, even for 100 million, which is a lot of money. Arsenal is not used to getting offers like that, I'm sure, but we're not going to let him go ever in this career, more than likely. We do get a loan offer for Myles Lewis-Skelly, which I am okay with letting him go out on loan. I'm not sure who this club is or where they're from, but honestly, it's okay. We'll let him go out for a 1-year loan or for a short-term loan for the rest of the year. And that's because we still have our eyes on one player to bring in, and it's probably going to be Quinton Timber. I really want to bring in Morgan Rogers, honestly, at some point as well, but maybe not in this career mode. We'll have to see. And then I think we're going to bring in a Dingra as well at some point, but that would be at the beginning of next season for backup for Bukayo Saka, since we still have Raheem Sterling as of right now. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Quinton Timber, the brother of Jurrien Timber. Looks like it's going to cost us about 30 million. We're not going to pay the 48 million release clause, so we'll go ahead and negotiate. Okay, and that's actually surprisingly really easy. We offer 30 million straight up, and they take it. His market value is 34, so I figured we were going to have to offer a little bit more than that, but looks like it's going to work out for us. So Quinton Timber will be joining his brother here at Arsenal. $30 million for Quinton. Not a bad price, if I do say so myself. Looks like we're going to get a B rating for that. So hopefully Myles Lewis-Skelly gets to go out on loan. It would be very good for him to get some experience, and hopefully he can grow in overall as well. We're in deadline day, so we're going to go ahead and sim forward and see if we get any other offers. And boy, do we. We get a lot of offers in just 1 hour. Gonzalo Ramos, swap deal with PSG, and 10 million as well. We're not going to sell Kai Havertz. I'm going to go ahead and block all offers for some of these players just so we don't get offers for them. Selling Gabriel Jesus is something I'm definitely going to probably do. Probably going to do it at the beginning of the summer window, but right now we don't need to. And Leverkusen want to swap us Hincapié and 14 million for Ben White. I mean, honestly, it's not a bad offer, but we're going to reject that for now as well. All right, so we finally get a loan move or a move for one of our players. Jakub Kiwior is going to go out on a short-term loan to Real Betis for 6 months or for the rest of the season. And then Kieran Tierney is also going to be transferred out. So losing both players for the rest of the season, but Tierney permanently to AS Roma for 19 million, which is honestly a pretty good deal for us for Tierney. Hate to see him go, but at the same time, the money's worth it, so it's not too big of a deal. And Myles Lewis-Skelly is going to be loaned out as well for the end of the season. He hasn't been getting very much game time, so I'm not too mad about moving him on. And we are now down to the final hour of the transfer deadline day. Let's go take a look at the hub one more time. We've been getting offers for Jack Henry Francis here, and we've tried to move him on to anybody, but It keeps breaking down every single time. So we'll accept that one just for the hell of it, honestly. And then we will advance to the final, or past the final hour of deadline day here. And we are now into the month of February. These are some of the big moves that occurred in the month of January, and some big ones in the Premier League especially. Alphonso Davies is making a move to United, as well as Unai Simon to City. Bruno is moving within the Premier League from Newcastle to Liverpool. That one is pretty crazy. Lots of teams making a lot of moves. We saw Reece James move to Aston Villa in the last episode. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Richarlison from Tottenham to Crystal Palace, interesting. I can't say that I would see that one in real life, but again, you know, it is what it is. Liverpool getting a couple of players from Premier League teams. Newcastle bringing in Bruno, and then now Lucas Paqueta moving from West Ham over to Liverpool. And then I see Jordan Pickford moving as well. No shot. Everton will never sell him, not even for 36 million. But that's a little bit of a rundown of some of the moves that were made. So we're going to go ahead and hop into this game now. It looks like Jorginho was approached by Newcastle for a free contract agreement. So if he moves to Newcastle, that's great for him. I'm not worried about it, honestly. I don't want to bring him back. There are talks about how in real life he might become a coach on the coaching staff for Arsenal or maybe somewhere else. So we'll see what he ends up doing. I would expect him to retire. Let's go ahead and get into this game against Manchester City. We'll go ahead and change the kit up for City just real quick because I don't like the looks of that. We'll just go with their blues, and we'll go ahead and get into it. Big game for both squads today, like you guys saw, both on 48 points. A draw isn't the worst result. A win would be very nice to see, but only for our side, of course. We're going to go with the same usual starting 11 that we go with. Kai Havertz going to be leading us up top, and Bukayo Saka out on that right wing. Both of them have had incredible seasons, both with the most goal contributions on the squad as of right now. City with Ederson in goal, pretty standard City lineup, it looks like. Rodri in midfield with Kevin De Bruyne in front of him, and Memphis Depay actually going to be leading them at the striker position. I am going to go check and see if Haaland is injured or if he's even on the subs bench, because that is pretty crazy to me if he's on the bench for this game and not hurt. And it does look like he's hurt, or something's going on with him. He's not starting, and he's not on the bench either way. So, Grealish in the box, looking for a shot, it looks like. Not going to find one just yet. We'll get that ball out to De Bruyne, inside to Memphis Depay, and he will force a save from David Raya, and we will clear this one away. De Bruyne, fantastic ball inside, behind Gabriel. Memphis Depay, good footwork. 1-0 for Man City after 10 minutes. Not what we wanted to see from the start of this game. Very unfortunate to give away a goal 10 minutes in, and so far we have been just outmatched in every phase so far. We haven't been able to get past midfield, I don't think. Memphis Depay just running past Saliba and Ben White. No foul called, luckily. Bukayo, cross inside. Not a great one, but Stones will clear it away only as far as Jurrien Timber. Mikel Merino across to Odegaard. Yeah, nothing doing. Martinelli down the wing, trying to get the better of Kyle Walker. Gonna look here for Merino. I don't love where we're at right now. Oh, I love that. Across to Bukayo Saka, not quick enough. And Memphis Depay just shrugging Ben White off. I mean, is Memphis Depay the best striker in the world? Saliba blocks that Grealish attempt. Right now, Memphis Depay is incredible for them. That's a great ball from Odegaard to Saka, but Gvardiol is there. But a mistake, potentially. Not sure what that was. Havertz will get it out to Saka. Cross. Merino off of the crossbar and away for a goal kick. Merino wins that ball back. Martinelli just cut inside, get it on the right foot, and take a shot. Ederson with a great save. It was pretty much right at him. Martinelli was under a bit of pressure, so I can understand why the shot wasn't great. Rodri clears that corner away. Bukayo Saka going to end up with it, though, yet again. And just running down the touchline, but gets tackled. Martinelli inside to Havertz. Havertz just holding up play. Martinelli to Odegaard. Odegaard with a shot. Ederson, another save. Bukayo with another chance to swing it in. Saliba is up for it this time. And the header will get past Ederson, who got a hand to it, but couldn't make the save. It is level at 1 here at the Emirates Stadium thanks to a set piece. Arsenal, known for their set pieces. I mean, are we serious right now? Memphis Depay. Another goal in the first half for him, a brace after an incredible through ball from Grealish behind Saliba. Saliba has been terrible this game, to be honest with you. Oh, Merino gonna win that ball back. What a pass from Merino to Saka, and what a volley. There is almost no way that should have gone in. That touch was incredible. Merino wins it off of Walker. That pass was extremely hot, extremely fast to Bukayo. 118 kilometers an hour was the ball speed. I mean, what a finish. And that will be halftime. What an electric game so far from the boys. Bukayo Saka with a goal and an assist. He is the main man, the star boy himself. Martinelli across to Declan Rice. Don't really have a lot of options forward just yet. We do have Merino now. That ball should have been a little bit more outside, but it wasn't. Declan Rice not going to end up with it, and Manchester City can try to break forward. Phil Foden against Jurrien Timber. I'm backing Jurrien Timber all day. Ben White, oh, gets absolutely taken out by Kovacic. We've seen that one before in Manchester City versus Arsenal. Odegaard, think that one over the top. Oh, and Mikel Merino, not a great shot. 64 minutes gone. They are going to get a yellow card, though, on Kovacic. Martinelli, oh, we can't get that one inside. Rodri gets it forward to Depay, and Depay gets it up to Phil Foden. I don't like how Gabriel is so slow in getting back. 3-2 City. The counter-attack was real right there. And what a splitting pass. Again, Memphis Depay. That's 3 goal contributions in this game. He must be incredible. Now Grealish getting forward. Declan Rice getting back, getting the tackle in. 71 minutes gone. Let's see if we need to make any subs. I'm actually going to take Martinelli off for Trossard. Havertz has got to stay in. Saliba and Ben White are both very tired. But I got to keep Saliba in. Tomiyasu going to come in for Ben White. Saliba hasn't had a great game, but we need him to stay in. We don't really have a backup for him that's quite as good, obviously. Corner swung in. Stones is there towards the back post. They're going to keep it in play. Of course, it's Memphis Depay. What a shock. De Bruyne with a shot deflected off of our player. And out for another corner. Oh, and Ruben Diaz sends that one well over the bar. Lucky to get away unscathed right there. There's 15 minutes or so remaining, maybe 20 with added time. We need to get upfield quickly. And that's not what we want to see. That's not really the cross I was wanting, but it's okay. Timber is going to knock that one down to Merino. Inside to Odegaard. Odegaard over the top. Merino can't quite get there. But Merino can. And can he get forward? That's not exactly the ball I was looking for, but it works. Bukayo. Out to Trossard. Trossard, good touch. Turn back inside. Havertz, good touch as well. Shot. Saved by Ederson. They're trying to play it out from the back, and they clear it up the field. And we will lose this game 3-2. Manchester City also beat us earlier in the year, so they get 6 points from 2 games against us. And like I said, it was Memphis Depay. 3 goal contributions, 2 goals, 1 assist. He was unplayable. I mean, honestly, I think I might have rather played Erling Haaland. I don't know if he would have done quite as good. And there it is. We get confirmation that Jorginho is going to be joining Newcastle United. We're obviously not going to get a good rating for that. A D, honestly, isn't as bad as I thought it would be. It'd be an F, but he is going to leave on a free transfer at the end of the year, joining Newcastle. Honestly, not a bad place for him to go, especially with Newcastle losing Bruno G in this January window to Liverpool. Up next here, we've got the FA Cup fixture against Charlton Athletic, where we will have a fully rotated 11 in the side. And you can see there Quentin Timber getting a start alongside his brother. Not actually alongside him, but both Timber brothers in the starting lineup for this game. I'm sure they will be happy with that. Ethan Nwaneri losing possession right there, unfortunately. Trossard out to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling just going to use his pace. Get past the defense. Oh, can't find Trossard. I wish Trossard would have sat in the space a little better. Thomas Partey going to end up with possession of the ball. We will find Nwaneri pushing forward. Oh, and he's going to get taken out. Referee doesn't call anything. I guess it was a good tackle. Charlton Athletic with a corner, 38 minutes gone. I mean, surprisingly, this game is not going well for us. Keeper came out. That would not have been good. Trossard. Ethan Nwaneri is going to find him through. What a ball. the counterattack of dreams. Trossard is getting hawked down, though. But it doesn't matter. He's going to finish that one off. 41 minutes gone. We finally take the lead. Took a while to break him down. Only could do it on the counterattack, really. But that's okay. 1-0. Timber, good tackle. Trossard inside of Gabby Jesus. Gabby Jesus, second of the game for the Arsenal. First for Gabby Jesus. 2-0 just before halftime. Joe Hatzo going to release Trossard. Trossard, see someone towards the back post. Is that Raheem Sterling? It is. What a goal that would have been. Unfortunate not to come off there. Nwaneri down here to Gabby Jesus. Gabby Jesus across. And Quentin Timber on his debut will get a goal. 3-0 to the Arsenal after 68 minutes. Fantastic to see him on the score sheet here in his first game for the club. Wow, good shot there by Charlton Athletic. Someone that has been very good today has been Takahiro Tomiyasu. I've talked about before how him and Thomas Partey have honestly surprised me this season, and they're still continuing to do so. Both of them have been great this game. Gabby Jesus almost unmarked, and is going to miss from there. Nwaneri through to Jesus. Jesus over the top ball. Timber. 4-0. Easy one for Quentin Timber that time, and he gets 2 goals on his debut. Easy win for the boys, and we will be through to the next round of the FA Cup, the round of 16. This is a competition I'm looking to win, so and the board want me to win it as well, so we're not going to let up the gas on this competition at all this season. And as I say that, we give up a goal. Charlton Athletic deny us the clean sheet opportunity, and especially Joan Garcia is not going to be happy about that one. The defense in front of him was poor, to say the least. Nwaneri pushing through midfield. Nwaneri, can we get a shot off? I really just wanted to shoot one with him, just for the hell of it. Quentin Timber gains possession, but the referee doesn't allow us to go forward. 4-1 win here against Charlton Athletic. So we head into our next game against Leicester City. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Premier League standings real quick. Obviously, Man City did get those 3 points on us, so they are now 3 points ahead of us. But Villa looks like they lost their last game to Wolves 2-1. So not a bad result for us, I guess. You know, Man City could break away now, though. Leicester is sitting down in 19th, so this will be a simulated game, but we will not quick sim it. We'll just regular sim it. Bournemouth down there still haven't won a game out of 24 this season. 8 draws only with 8 points, so they could still end up with the worst record in Premier League history, but more than likely they'll get, you know, more than 11 points or whatever, the 10 points, whatever the record is. And right now it looks like the bottom 3 is pretty much firmly in hand right there. Ipswich, Leicester, and Bournemouth going down. Southampton could still go down. Wolves could still go down, but besides that, everyone else is pretty much clear. Some teams in the middle of the table that you necessarily wouldn't expect, or you might expect, depending on, you know, how you feel about those teams. Man United down in 11th. And Chelsea down in 9th. Liverpool not having a great season necessarily for themselves either, only down in 6th place, but only 5 points behind us, so not terrible. We'll also take a look at the squad hub just real quick before we get into the Leicester game and the simulation of the Leicester game. Gabriel Jesus, I mean, he's got 7 goals and 4 assists in 23 games, which isn't terrible, I guess, but most of his goals and assists have come in the FA Cup games that we haven't played. So, you know, I'm out on him. I don't really think he's going to be a part of our plans moving forward, especially because we want to go after Victor Gyökeres moving forward into next season. So more than likely he will be leaving us in the summer window. Let's go ahead and advance to this Leicester game. All right, we are now here to the Leicester game, and we are going to get into the simulation. Hopefully going to come away with 3 points here. If we get into the second half and it's not going too well for us, we will jump in. But so far, decent amount of possession. Odegaard cannot find Havertz through there. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like the video and hit that subscribe button if you're still watching. And please be sure to leave your comments about how you feel about the team and how you feel about the season so far. Good save there by Hermansen. Obviously, in real life, Leicester City's keeper Hermansen had an incredible game against Arsenal where we ended up beating them 4-2, but he had like 13 saves or something like that. And some of them were really, really good. So, and let me know in the comments down below how you feel about Arsenal's 2-0 win over PSG. I thought that was a fantastic game for us. Odegaard gets us ahead of 1-0 after 23 minutes. And that's how it's going to stay until the end of the first half, so we'll go ahead and get into the second. 3 shots for us, 2 chances, 50-50 possession as of right now, so we're not dominating the game, really. They've had 2 shots as well, but neither of them considered chances or great efforts. Martinelli, great ball over the top to Havertz, but it doesn't come off. But now Havertz will go ahead and score the second of the game for us. 4 shots now. So I am now confident that we can get it done. But of course, Leicester came back from 2-0 down in real life, so they can definitely do it in game. And they've had a nice little spell of possession here that finally gets ruined by a good defense. Ooh. Okay. Adley with a goal for Leicester after 84 minutes. That makes it 2-1. Little nervy finish to the game here. We need to find another one. And we get called for offsides. We brought on Tomiyasu, Thomas Partey, and Trossard in about the 75th minute or so. 70th minute maybe. 90 minutes gone. 2 minutes of added time. Boys, we just need to hold on for a few more seconds. Raya with the save. But we can't keep it out. But it is out for a corner. Please, ref, blow your whistle. Thank you. Oh my god. We are lucky. Lucky to win that game. They should have scored there and leveled it at 2. 6 chances for or 6 shots for them, 58% possession. Don't love to see it, but 3 points is 3 points. Next up is a home fixture against West Ham United. There is going to be a single change in our starting lineup. Gabriel Jesus is going to get a start up top just because he asked for it. I usually would start Havertz anyways. I wouldn't care what Gabriel Jesus asked, but we're playing West Ham. They're in 10th place. It should be a win no matter what. If Jesus isn't doing well at halftime, we can always just get him off. West Ham going to be without Lucas Paqueta as they sold him to Liverpool, so they've weakened their side just a little bit. Their wingers are probably where we're going to struggle with the most. Kudus and Somerville are very, very good. Gabriel Jesus, please don't make me regret my decision to start you today, brother. Ben White into Bukayo. Bukayo across to Martinelli. Martinelli with a first-time shot. Weak effort right at Todibo and cleared away. Looks inside for Odegaard. Nowhere really to go just yet. We'll find Gabby Jesus. Gabby with a turn. Gabby with a finish. 7.5 minutes gone. He does not make me regret my decision to start him. Free kick for West Ham. Somewhat dangerous area. It's a pretty far distance. I don't think they're actually going to go for a shot here. They do with Fulkrug, and he sends it into like the 30th row. Kudus, ball roll again. Ball back to Rodriguez, back to Kudus. He is very quick, Kudus. That ball is deflected. Ben White will get it back to Raya, and we will pass it out. Odegaard down to Bukayo. Bukayo out about the back post ball to Martinelli. Figure we shouldn't, though. He'll get it anyways, this time for Marino. Gabriel Jesus, good turn. Good deflection by former Arsenal man, Mavropanos. Oh no. Oh no. Acosta, I think is his name, skips past multiple defenders. Gets that ball across the face of goal to Kudus, who will just tap it in. For the first West Ham goal of the game, hopefully their only goal of the game. Saliba kind of let up there. And an easy finish for Mohamed Kudus, 1-1. Gabby Jesus waits for Martinelli. Martinelli to Odegaard. Right back. It's as easy as that. 2-1 for Arsenal now for West Ham. Martin Odegaard with an uncommon goal this season. I think that's maybe only his 4th or 5th of the entire year so far. Odegaard's going to find Bukayo just cutting through. Bukayo takes the shot. Maybe could have taken another step or 2 towards the goal. Areola with a good save. 2 minutes of added time is going to be up soon. Martin Odegaard finds Bukayo. We'll cut inside on that left, take the shot. Todibo got in a good position to block that one away. He knew what we were trying to do there. 2-1.5 for the Gunners. Ooh, Kudus. What? Raya. That was from the edge of the box. You have to save that. I guess we'll take a look at the replay. Gabriel tried to get in a tackle, and I just don't know. I mean, yeah, on the edge of the box, and it goes right there. And David Raya's not making the save. Don't know about it. 2-2, West Ham and Arsenal. Mohamed Kudus with both goals for them so far. Great ball from Odegaard to Jesus. Jesus to Marino. Martinelli. Odegaard tries to just slot it into that bottom corner. And Areola makes a fantastic save. Bukayo Saka will swing in this corner now. Is that Marino? It is. Marino misses the first one off of the bar. Can't quite get the second one. Ben White. Oh, you gotta be better. Ben White still trying to get it away. Or trying to get it back, but can't. Oof. And Ben White is going to get a yellow card there for sure for the foul on Fulkrug. Surely it won't be a red though, right? Right? Okay, yeah. Just a yellow. What a ball through. Wan-Bissaka. No shot. We're giving up a lot of goals this episode. And they're on the break yet again. Emerson. I mean, but Ben White is so slow right now. Almost has no stamina. Gets in a good challenge there. Dangerous one. I mean, he's just out of all stamina. Ball roll inside. Declan Rice. We just can't get it away from them. What is going on? Marino. Thank you very much. Odegaard going to send a ball down to Bukayo Saka. Saka inside to Jesus. Good turn. Great shot. Gabriel Jesus is making a name for himself in this game in our starting 11. Not going to start with Kai Havertz usually, but he is playing very, very well. And we'll go ahead and make 4 changes after that goal. 3 defenders coming off. Gabriel and Saliba are dead tired, as well as Ben White pretty much. So Calafiori, Tomiyasu, and then one other player coming on. Jiro Hato coming on as well. And then Thomas Partey in the middle for Declan Rice. Jiro Hato getting in the way of that cross from Kudus. Going to have to play very well, the 18-year-old, against the slightly more experienced Mohamed Kudus. Corner for them, Jared Bowen swinging it in. David Raya should collect this one easily. Tomiyasu with a great tackle. Partey through to Marino. Martinelli again is just running away. I think we have him set to a winger, but I mean, there's just no reason to run that far away. Not when we're pressing forward like that. Acosta is impossible to get the ball off of, honestly. He has been insanely good, along with Mohamed Kudus. Jared Bowen we haven't heard much from, and it doesn't look like we're going to hear from him right now. Martinelli through to Jesus. Jesus, good turn. Oh my god. Gabby Jesus asks us to play in this game, feels that he's been in good form, wants more game time, and comes out and gets a hat trick and hopefully the winner for the boys after 88 minutes. This is very similar to the game against Aston Villa in the last episode, 4-3. Wow. And what a turn. What a finish as well. Great game from Jesus. 3 minutes of added time. West Ham trying to push forward for that 4th goal for them. Saliba. Not Saliba. Was that Timber? That was Timber. Odegaard is probably out of energy. Just smash it up the field and we get 3 points. Hard fought 3 points, but nonetheless, it is 3 in the bag. Hopefully Manchester City drop points in their game so that we can regain some ground on them. We haven't advanced any days yet. It looks like Manchester City play tomorrow, and they have a big matchup against Liverpool. All 3 of those games on the next day. Villa, Chelsea, Everton, Man United are massive. City and Liverpool up next. We're going to advance a couple days. We'll see the games once we get to the Nottingham Forest game coming up. This will be the last game of the episode. We will play this one, and then we will already be into the month of March. All right, so they do drop points. They get a draw. It would have been much better if it was a loss, but a draw we will take. We're only 1 point behind them now. So lots of games left to be played, 12 to be exact. Anything could happen. An away matchup against Nottingham Forest is never going to be an easy fixture. We have Trossard and Havertz re-entering the starting lineup for Martinelli and for Jesus. Even though he had his hat trick, you know, we still got to start Havertz over Jesus. That's the way it is. Calafiori also getting a start at left back. Morgan Gibbs-White, Hudson-Odoi, and Anthony Elanga, midfield trio there that we have to watch out for, especially on the counterattack. But going up against their defense, I like our chances, to be honest. So hopefully going to win this game by at least a couple goals. Hopefully not going to give up any goals either. And as I say that, 3 minutes in, we nearly do. Denki, I don't know how to say his name, not too familiar with him, nearly scores there. David Raya came out. Not sure if he made the save or if it was a block by Saliba. But we are hopefully going to be able to get this ball away. What a ball through. The defense is all over the place right now. The ball also just keeps bouncing to them. Very unlucky there that we are going to give up a shot on goal, but luckily it's a save. Morgan Gibbs-White heads that one. Raya collects. Oh, Gabriel. Breaking ball through to Odegaard. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with it. Morgan Gibbs-White trying to hold up play there. I know that they're looking for a counterattack. I mean, with Hudson-Odoi, with Elanga, especially Elanga out on this left side, I mean, they're dangerous. Dangerous on the counter. And dangerous in positions like that. Calafiori, why are you not paying attention. Gibbs White tackled by Gabriel. And the ball, I'm telling you, it just bounces to them. Damn. I mean, we cannot get away with anything in this game. Nottingham Forest are all over us. Hudson-Odoi just cutting through. Declan Rice getting in a challenge there. Nearly could have been a penalty. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick, though. Calafiori trying to find Martin Odegaard. To be honest with you, Calafiori has been miserable in this game. It looks like they're going to win a free kick here at the end of the first half. Still 0-0. Still keeping our clean sheet. Honestly, fairly lucky to be still keeping our clean sheet. Can't talk too soon, I guess, because we are giving up a chance. Calafiori just kick it away, and that should be the end of the first half, if the referee will ever blow his whistle. And it is 0-0. No. Oh, God. Okay, Callum Hudson-Odoi off the outside netting. Odegaard, ball top through to Saka. Saka to Havertz. Havertz, oh, good effort. Guillaume Restes. I'm not sure how to say his name. Either way, great save. Odegaard, Bukayo Saka. Oh, what a good shot. Good save as well by Restes. We will swing it in with Declan Rice here on the corner. Marino up for it, doesn't get it. Saliba tries to get it down to Saka, and Hudson-Odoi with the interception. They're looking to break forward quickly. 62 minutes gone. They're going to go ahead and make a sub. Yates coming off, Sangare coming on. We're going to make a sub as well. William Saliba, unfortunately, going to have to come off. Just a bit too tired again. I have him on all-out energy, but I guess just with the amount of games, how are we not getting that away? David Raya, that is on you. That ball floated in the air for at least 3 seconds while I talked. Morgan Gibbs White with the goal. 1-0 down here against Nottingham Forest. Oh, Saka gonna find Havertz. Okay, well, one back immediately. That ball from Saka was not very quick at all. Just a very simple, easy pass across the back line of the Nottingham Forest defense. Good move by Saka, I guess, to make the defender miss over on that side, but Havertz linking up with Saka again. Wish we wouldn't have given up one, though, you know? Oh, and that's a great ball through. Marino to Havertz. Havertz to Trossard. Trossard across. Bukayo Saka. Oh, can't get to it. What great defense. Marino still with it. Odegaard takes the shot. It's 2-1. That shot from Odegaard was very powerful. 69 minutes gone. I guess we just needed to let them score first before we turned it up. Sterling just lets that run past him. And just going to continue with this run. Not exactly the one I'm looking for there. Timber heads it down to Odegaard. We'll just maintain possession for a second. Timber back to Odegaard. Odegaard makes it 3. A couple of goals for Odegaard at this game, and a few for the episode. Again, uncommon of him this season, but he has turned it up. 3-1 after 77 minutes. Oh, what a ball. Morgan Gibbs White to Hudson-Odoi. Tomiyasu doing well momentarily. Trying to get a block in with Timber. Raya makes the save anyways. 82 minutes gone now. Just need to hold on for a few more minutes, boys. Oh, Timber, what is that? Oh, Timber will end up with it. Trossard probably offsides there. Doesn't look like he is, actually. Everts with the shot. Trossard with the shot as well. Looks like that one's going to be a goal kick. Alex Marino pushing forward. Going to find Elliot Anderson. Back to Alex Marino. Tomiyasu having to run a lot. Not getting any help as of right now. Oh, Declan Rice. What a sliding challenge. Could have been a penalty, and it is not going to be one. That's the kind of challenge we need to win titles. Quentin Timber. Is he going to find Trossard? I don't think so. Trossard probably not the quickest player to go after there. The throw in here for Nottingham Forest to end off the game. Anthony Elanga getting the better of Calafiori. Moving pretty slow today, Calafiori, I must say. David Raya going to clear that one away. Quentin Timber is just going to clear it upfield, and time is up. Coming away with a 3-1 victory. Scoreline makes it seem like it was comfortable. It was anything but comfortable. And we come away with more goals than expected goals. They come away with less. That's kind of how it goes when you need wins. Our passing accuracy was decent. Dribble accuracy was better than theirs. Shot accuracy was a little bit worse, but we just had better shots overall, I guess. So, I'm happy to see it. City, though, win 4-2 over Spurs. That will do it for today's episode as far as played games, but we'll go ahead and take a look at the calendar, see what we got coming up next in the month of March. First up, FA Cup matchup against Stockport County in the round of 16, so should be a relatively easy win there. And it's nice to have, you know, an easier game before the rest of this month where we face Atletico Madrid twice in the Champions League, and then Manchester United and Chelsea as well. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the Champions League table real quick, or the knockout phase, if you will. Oh man, and some big teams getting knocked out in the first round of the knockout phase of the Champions League. Bayern Munich do not get past Liverpool. Benfica out to Inter, but Real Madrid get past Dortmund. Dortmund already out. Brest get past Club Brugge, so Brest going to be moving on to the next round. Girona get past Sporting. Juventus fall to PSV. Leipzig get past Atletico get past Leipzig, of course, because we're playing them. And then Milan get past Sparta Praha. So some big names falling, some big names going through. Let's take a look at the round of 16 and see who everyone is playing. Aston Villa luckily get Brest. Probably the easiest matchup in the round of 16 that anybody could have gotten. Pretty standard matchups, though. Looks like it's going to be fun. Milan face Barcelona. Manchester City face PSV. I'm expecting them to get past them as well. We have one of the tougher matchups, I must say. Unlucky that we have to draw Atletico Madrid to play up against, but, you know, you got to beat the best to be the best is what they say. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats to round off the episode. Bukayo Saka, I mean, oh, it's just incredible. 34 goal contributions through 38 games, 20 goal contributions through 27 games of the Premier League. I'm sure he's leading the league, actually. We'll go ahead and take a look at the player stats for the competitions as well to round off the episode. Since we haven't done that lately, if you could, like I said before, please be sure to leave a like on the video and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's take a look at the Premier League leaders in goals. Heung-min Son and Phil Foden. Kai Havertz down there in 6th place for us. Bukayo there in 16th technically. But as far as assists goes, he is number 1 by quite a bit. And Martin Odegaard there as well. In the Champions League, the top scorer is Guirassy from Dortmund. Bukayo Saka up there in 5th. Level with Vinny Jr. and Erling Haaland. Haaland been playing well in the Champions League, but I guess not getting any game time in the Premier League. And then Martin Odegaard leading for assists in the Champions League as well. Tied with Kylian Mbappe, but has played less games. And then clean sheets. Marc-Andre ter Stegen in the Champions League. I believe Raya will be leading in clean sheets for the Prem. He is, and he's leading by a lot. Only 6 is 2nd place. Martinez, Flecken, Allison, and Vicario with 6. David Raya, fantastic season from him and the defense so far. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button, leave your comments, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.